Hey Cancer, welcome to your tarot session. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you're doing good. Cancer, I'm going to invite you to subscribe, of course, and like the video. I am back more regularly on YouTube, and the Cancer reading will be out every Wednesday. So make sure to join the family and don't miss out. So yeah, let's dive right into this reading. What is the general energy for Cancer? What is the general energy for Cancer right now in the present moment? Four of Swords. Okay, this is the Great Reset. This is an invitation to recharge. And we have the Queen of Pentacles. To me, this is the ultimate self-care card of the tarot. It feels like you're learning to take care of yourself in better ways, maybe healthier ways. And I love that as you are recharging, putting the oxygen mask on yourself first, you are creating a more solid foundation. You are aligning yourself for a better future because, again, you're taking the time to pause. It's like you're learning to listen to your body. There's a connection between the mind and the body here, and I like that. There's something about, again, healthier habits, and it's not about an obsession. It's about a practice in how you're slowly integrating healthier things in your life and maybe getting rid slowly but surely of the things that were holding you back or the things that were keeping you isolated also. So there's not only this aspect of mental health, but there's also the body here. The queens are about nurturing something. Again, it's a work in progress. So this could be a clear sign for you, a clear message from your guides that you're doing the best that you can and it's good enough. That, again, we're not looking for perfection or for obsession. It's about the little steps. Okay. Let's see. Let's see what this is about for you, Cancer. Again, Four of Swords, putting the oxygen mask on yourself first so you can be of service, so you can show up for yourself and others in a more aligned way, in a healthier way. I don't know why the word healthy keeps coming up. Interesting, Cancer. Cancer. The Judgment card is here and the King of Cups. So you probably had some type of a wake-up call recently. With the King of Cups, it feels like your intuition was telling you something. Again, this wake-up call that you experience, or that maybe you feel like you are in this energy right now. It's time. There are things that maybe you kept pushing aside, and I feel like you're able to have a 360 vision of a situation. You had to take a step back, and by doing so, things are becoming more clear, slowly but surely. I feel like this is definitely about work in progress. Your intuition is right. Something needs adjustment, something needs change. Maybe you feel change is coming, or you have been inviting change into your life. It could be through prayer, through manifestation, saying things like, I just want what's meant for me to find me. I want things to settle down and get more comfortable. The Judgment card is, of course, the idea of when we are at crossroad, there could be a decision that you have to make. Am I gonna, again, change the way I do things? Or am I gonna repeat the same things over and over again, expecting different outcomes? There's a shift here, emotionally, and also a perspective that's shifting. Interesting. We have the Eight of Wands and the Two of Cups. It could be someone that you really care about that's actually wanting to help you or shining a light on something. It's like you're receiving a message, words of love. Someone worries about you, clearly here is what I'm getting. This could be a surprise coming through your emails, direct messages, even mail. There's something here coming through. With the Eight of Wands, this card is like a package that we send in the mail. We have to trust, we don't know where it is. We don't know when it's gonna end up, but we have to trust. It's like something is on the way. And with the Two of Cups, again, I feel like there could be a connection with another person here. And in your last reading, there was this clear message of a connection that is destined. And I know that that message was for very few people, but here there is the beginning of something, the potential of flourishing. And the Two of Cups is the soulmate in the mirror. It's when we are able to see our potential, our beauty reflected onto another person. And there's something here about that. It's like, again, this wake-up call that I felt could be coming from another person also, not just the divine. There's something that comes from you, but there's also the double confirmation coming up from another person. So for some reason, I feel like there's a lot of you that could be exhausted right now, doing a lot and feeling like there's not much result. And it feels like this plateau energy, like you've been stuck in a plateau for a while, depending on what area of your life you're feeling stuck in. And now there's finally upward motion after feeling stuck in a plateau. Interesting. So is it your love life? Is it your health? Is it your financial, situation? What has been feeling like a plateau? Like there's no way to get unstuck. Someone is getting unstuck finally. And I think, okay, Queen of Cups at the heart of this reading and the Ten of Pentacles. So here we have, again, this energy of nurturing something. We're talking about feelings here, of course, intuition. You're definitely becoming more in tune with your body, with all your senses. And it's like, finally, I keep getting, again, like there's something that is finally being unstuck. And with the Ten of Pentacles, you could be carrying with you very old beliefs. You could be entertaining those beliefs because this is how you were raised. This is how you were brought up. Ten of Pentacles sometimes is the end of ancestral patterns, healing ancestral wounds, and also having the opportunity to be the first person in many, many generations to actually do things differently. And it is being celebrated by your guides. There's something here. It's like, I don't know who you pray to or if you even pray, but there is clearly an ancestor here that is celebrating you. It's interesting. It's like, congratulations. I don't know why I'm hearing like congratulations. And it's a passage, a graduation for you here emotionally. As you are getting unstuck, you are celebrating this graduation and being celebrated. And you can be feeling that intuitively. Little moments of synchronicity, feeling like things are finally happening for you, things are finally moving. And I don't know why, but I feel like the Ten of Pentacles brings a golden opportunity. I keep looking at the pentacle here in the hands of the Queen, and I feel a golden opportunity. Why am I feeling that for Cancer? King of Wands. Okay, you manifested something. You called in something and it's coming in. The Lovers. What have you been manifesting? Love or wanting to be seen? Three of Pentacles is here. There's expansion happening. You can feel it, but it's not comfortable. That's the thing. It's very emotional for you, like you're leaving something behind in order to accept this golden opportunity. Chariot card is here, which this is my card of energetical graduation. I felt like you were graduating onto another level. And this is a complicated situation. It is complex. It's very emotional. There's a lot of cups here. And there are many, many layers to this energy. So there is more to discover. There's a lot of surprises along the way. Interesting. And with the King of Wands, it's like you manifested this golden opportunity and it's about to find you. And with the Lovers card, it's a situation that reflects exactly the type of person that you are. For example, maybe your whole life you've been in certain types of relationship that weren't necessarily fulfilling, or you were settling for less at work, maybe where you live or in your relationship. There's something here. It's someone realizing their true value, noticing that they have been settling for less because of old beliefs about themselves. So I would invite you to identify what are the old beliefs that you have about yourself. And with the Four of Swords, Queen of Pentacles here, there's something about work and how you needed in the past to invest so much of yourself in something for it to grow just a little bit. It could be that a lot of you weren't compensated in a way that feels right and fair. It's like you were doing so much and not getting enough in return. And that could be in your relationship, friendship, and also at work. And there's something here. It feels good to be invited somewhere, to be needed somewhere, and to have your true essence being celebrated and seen by other people. This is about someone being seen. Okay, let's take another tarot deck and dive deeper, because I want to know what is exactly the energy Cancer is graduating into. There's a lot that you're leaving behind, energetically and emotionally. It's like we're wrapping up something. Because again, look at that. The Devil card is here. We've been identifying the chains of old beliefs. That's the thing with the Devil card. It's not an evil card in any way, shape, or form. It's an invitation to identify what are the old beliefs that I've been entertaining? What are the things that I believe about myself that aren't true? It comes from either, again, ancestors or judgments that you heard about yourself, critiques, how you were raised, how society raised you. For a certain age group also, how social media raised us and internet raised us in a way. It could be so many things. And once we identify those change, we can stop living our life backwards. Again, someone has been stuck on a plateau for a very long time. You've been working on remaining grateful. You've been working on finding some type of stability, but now you're ready to up level. And here it seems like you are up leveling with ease, one step at a time, obviously, but since this invitation is coming to you, this is something that you called in, it's ready to find you now. And it's shifting your perspective about the timing of things and also about your own value. The Queen of Cups is at the heart of this reading, and this is probably the deepest card in the tarot. We're talking about the secrets that we cultivate in our secret garden, the deepest parts of ourselves, like the parts of the ocean that has yet to be discovered. This is how I connect the Queen of Cups to nature. So there's a lot that you've been keeping for yourself. It could be heavy feelings like shame, feeling like you're not good enough, and definitely feeling this invitation from the universe, like a divine calling that there's something better waiting for you. There's something more to life. Intuitively, you know that, and you had to keep believing it even if it wasn't there yet. And that's a practice that you cultivated. Believing in yourself, remaining hopeful regardless of the challenges, regardless of, again, this plateau that you've been stuck in. Now it's your time to up level. And it's happening because you never lost faith. You actually strengthened your faith, your practice of hope, really. I really believe that hope is a practice. It takes a lot of courage to stay hopeful in the times that we live in, and especially when we are feeling stuck for a while. This golden opportunity that I keep sensing coming into your energy field is just the beginning. It's the key. Yeah, look at that. The Ace of Swords is here. This is the key to probably your biggest success, the biggest success you've ever experienced. And with the Ace of Swords, we're talking about a brand new perspective on life. We're talking about a new idea, the entry point of a brand new perspective, how we see our life. And again, it comes from whatever practice you've been cultivating. The divine is calling you here. It's like, again, I felt it earlier that there was this wake-up call, and it could be connected to this golden opportunity. I want to pick oracle cards. What is the Ace of Swords for Cancer? Give me more clarity about the Ace of Swords. The energy is gaining momentum and a time for healing. It's interesting how here we have 3 swords, which of course connects to the 3 of Swords. This idea of needing to heal a wound properly, and how there's this one sword here connecting to the Ace of Swords, how this is a tool that you have in your toolbox, in your energetical toolbox. And there's something about your defense mechanism that maybe you've been judged about. There's definitely something with the Judgment card that comes from other people's judgment. The Devil card is here to confirm that also. The Devil card comes up a lot when our decisions and the way that we choose to live our lives, it can make other people feel uncomfortable, or they can question it, even if it's none of their business, really. So you've been detaching from something. What I'm getting is that someone is remembering who they were before they were hurt. Someone is remembering how strong they are, and that for a while they forgot that because life got in the way, because the heart was broken or wounded, and it was too scary to do the proper healing. It was so much easier to just put a band-aid on an infected wound. But now that you've taken a deep dive into the underworld, into clearly the darkest parts of yourself, I feel like this is about someone who's been doing a lot of shadow work. Instead of ignoring the things that are challenging about them, instead of judging themselves, they're realizing what's challenging about me is not necessarily what's wrong with me. What's challenging about me might be shining a light on something deeper, something hidden, kind of a superpower. Because again, the Ace of Swords feels like a key, and it's a key that you've had all along. It was always yours. This golden opportunity, Cancer, was always yours to experience. And what was needed here is a shift in perspective. Again, remembering who you were before life got in the way, before your heart was broken, again, by circumstances or maybe a person. Interesting. Okay, let me pick more cards, Cancer. The energy is gaining momentum. I want to know, what is this about? The energy is gaining momentum. It's your intuition, Cancer. Someone has been judged because of their magic. Maybe you were told that you're crazy, or you felt that way. People made you feel like it wasn't safe to trust your intuition, to trust your magic. And we all have witch wounds. We all have wounds connected to our magic. We all have ancestors that were, sometimes killed, punished because of their magic, because they trusted their intuition. And times are changing. We are in the era of Aquarius now, and I think that there's so much more openness to magical folks. And again, listening to our intuition, that actually it can be very beneficial for a lot of us to check in with ourselves, to connect the mind and the body, to realign and make decisions considering, what feels right, instead of always following rules that were created for us, and also the rules that we create for ourselves. So the energy is gaining momentum. I ask, what is this? And the 8 of Cups came through. You're done with something. It feels like energetically there's been this open door. So weird. I'm seeing it like around your belly, your stomach. There's this energetic open door, and people were constantly given access to your energy. It was very hard for you to say no. And there were a lot of things in the past that you stayed attached to, that you kept giving your power away to. It's interesting how with the 8 of Cups, there's a clear ending here. You've been transforming the way you relate to your feelings, the way you maybe process your feelings. It's so interesting. 8 of Cups is connected to Pisces. It's connected to the moon also, and you are ruled by the moon, Cancer. This 8 of Cups is a confirmation that nothing is permanent. Everything comes in waves. And again, for a moment here, you probably believe that you would be stuck forever on this plateau. You were just stuck. Or maybe you said things like, am I cursed? Like, why is it so hard for me? And why does it look so easy for other people? It was about the rhythm and the timing of things. I'm talking about divine timing here, a moment of magic where, again, with the Ace of Swords, there's an entry point of a new idea, an invitation coming in. And it's happening a lot faster than you expected. Okay. I'm gonna pick 2 more cards. I want to know, as Cancer is transforming with the 8 of Cups, ending a cycle, what is finding them? Tell me more about this golden opportunity ready to find Cancer. How are they going to know? How are they going to know? 4 of Cups. Okay, this is interesting. The Knight of Pentacles and the Sun card. Underneath it all, there's the Sun. Underneath the challenges and the doubts and a lot of hesitation, there is the Sun. There is your true calling, a higher purpose. And I've heard this a few days ago, and I think it bears a repeat, especially for you. It's like the path was harder because the calling was higher, and that's what's happening here. The 4 of Cups, again, can speak of hesitation. We feel a no coming through. That is your mind. That's your nervous system saying no. Don't take this opportunity. Or inviting you into over analyzing every detail. there's something here with the Knight of Pentacles that you will feel in your body. It's very important that when you receive this invitation, this, again, golden opportunity, I don't think you're going to know right away that it's a golden opportunity. I think that this is the test here to really feel into your body. Okay, I'm not going to rush an answer. I'm going to give myself the time to process this invitation. And the fear of missing out can be very heavy, very loud. You're not going to miss out on anything here. This is yours. It was always yours, and there's no way you're missing out on this thing. But you're not supposed to rush. You're not supposed to just say yes without, again, giving yourself the time to feel into this invitation. It's gonna be exciting. It's gonna feel like a miracle. Honestly, it's gonna feel like a miracle. You might say this out loud, like, is this a miracle? I cannot believe it's happening as fast as it is. You could feel like you're not ready. Your mind, your inner critique is gonna get in the way and say, you're not ready for this. This is too fast. Again, if it's about work, if it's about love for you, I don't know exactly, but it is something that you really care about, something that you really want. But there's fear. There's old beliefs. Again, so how are you going to identify the fear and the chains? What has been keeping you from exploring the potential here? Is it the fear of getting hurt? Is it, again, judgments? And once you identify that, this up-leveling is happening. And I think it's going to be happening, again, very fast. Like, things are about to get very real, very fast for you, Cancer. And yeah, I'm excited for you, and I can't wait to read for you next Wednesday. So if this is your reading, make sure to subscribe, to like, and to be there next Wednesday for your next session. So take care of yourself, Cancer, and I'll talk to you guys very, very soon.